Good evening, Craig. Well, it could have been the Socceroos playing tonight on Australia Day. That wasn't to be. I'm joined by former Socceroos boss Rally Rasic, who's been watching the tournament very closely. Nutmeg the Wombat doesn't say very much, but he will welcome international fans with open arms, and all the kids who met him today think he's pretty cool.
It's great to finally unveil the mascot.
Israel Folau was a huge success in his first year of rugby, and he's already one of Australia's most popular players. But here's a scary thought for the opposition. He's confident he'll be much better in 2014.
There's always room for improvement, and that's probably the most exciting thing.
A walking, talking, swinging...
Oh, that's a great one, I think.
Experiment. Since quitting his day job, Dan has put in more than 5,000 hours of deliberate practice, which has taken 4.5 years. And he has 5,000 hours more to go.
They're the defending champions, so they know how to win big, tight games, and we're just going to have to turn up Saturday and just let it hang and see what happens.
Half the teams in the final series are coming off last round losses, and most of them have key players injured. But all 8 teams believe they have a legitimate shot at the trophy.
Whole new ball game, and anyone can win it from here.
Well, Sydney FC are undefeated in the A-League, but Bernie Obini so are Adelaide, and they knocked you out of the FFA Cup.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a very tough game. We're going to have to play out our best.
The Socceroos' 4-1 win against Kuwait is the biggest yet under Ange Postecoglou, and the fact they didn't rely just on Tim Cahill to get the goals has given the team an extra dose of confidence.
I was always confident we got goals in us, and I know we'll have multiple threats, and it's just a matter of maybe these guys starting to believe themselves a little bit more, and certainly on the evidence of the other night, there's no reason why they shouldn't.
On average, 18 plastic bottles are recycled in the making of each of these kits. The men who wear them into battle in Brazil will have to do a salvage job on Australia's footballing reputation. Bresciano, who's counting the days until his FIFA-imposed suspension is lifted in March, doesn't believe opponents Chile, Spain and the Netherlands fear the Socceroos.
I don't think they are, and I think we prefer that because I think they're just going to get a shock when they do play against us.
A team photo is one thing, but what the All-Stars are really after is a good performance and just maybe a victory against the Italian champions.
I know it's a very big ask, but we're not here to lose 2 or 3-0 only. We're here to win this game of football. We're going to give it a try.
A Wimbledon champion for a second time, Novak Djokovic savours the taste of success. The father-to-be had begun to doubt he'd ever win this trophy again. On 63 not out, Warner dropped to the ground and kissed the spot where Philip Hughes fell in his final innings on that score. Clearly, it was never far from his mind. Keimer is delighted to prove he's no one-hit wonder. Clutching his second major trophy, the 29-year-old German is gunning for Adam Scott's world #1 ranking. The final round at Pinehurst was all but a formality. Such had been Keimer's dominance on the opening 3 days. This is the first time all 30 players in the squad have appeared together in public, and as you can see, there's plenty of interest. They'll be here signing autographs for an hour. Interest also from the Chilean media. Questions about Australia's first opponent drew some blanks.
This is a very young national team, and when I asked about Chile, the youngs say, no, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Perhaps the Socceroos just didn't want to give too much away. Bence Hamerli, SBS World News. Jared Warrior-Hargraves is free to play on Friday night. No charge for his hit on Brent Kite. Aidan Guerra is back from suspension, and pending a medical checkup, Jake Friend remains a chance to return. Last year, the Roosters won their first finals match 4-0 against Manly. They say their title defence remains on track, but it will be a much tougher road to the grand final.